Hey everyone, it's VM Campos Comic Con fan, and we are in the final moments of San Diego Comic Con 2022. Well, not exactly the exact final moments, but within the next half hour or so, San Diego Comic Con 2022 will officially be over. So let's spend it together looking at stuff such as John Carpenter's new comic book. Yes, John Carpenter, the creator of Halloween, Michael Myers. Tales for a Halloween Night is the new John Carpenter comic book. And over here is something very scary. That is very scary. So we'll head off over here. We'll head off over here to see what other stuff that we can see. How about some amazing stuff at Sideshow Collectibles? Over here we have a very detailed Tony Stark Iron Man.
Oh, I haven't heard that. That was fake.
Now this one looks nice. That is Iron Man Mark II from Iron Man 2. Pretty amazing. We'll spend a little bit of time at the Sideshow booth over here, where they've got some very realistic figures. Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales. So good. So that was a comic book back in the day, a few years ago, before it was on the series, so that's always appreciated. Classic Loki from the comics, very different than how he appears on the shows and the movies and all of that, of course. We have Wong. No, that's Gilgamesh. And then we have a very impressive Steve Rogers and the Hydra Stomper. Looks like a very chunky Iron Man to me. Here's Ultron. Ooh, we got the T-1000 over here, liquid metal. It is a mimetic alloy. So over here we have a Vampirella concept statue. Price is TBD. This character debuted in Warren Comics or Warren Magazine's Vampirella #1, published in 1969. 50 years. Vampirella celebrating 50 years. Here we have Ripley from Aliens, going on the final alien bug hunt. There's one down here. So this looks pretty impressive, very detailed. This is Megatron from Transformers Beast Wars. So got some characters over here. This is Fjord from Mighty Nine. Not familiar with this series. If you know this series, tell me in the chat. What about Vex for Vox Machina? Not familiar with that series as well. It's pretty realistic and detailed, however. Jennifer from Witcher 3. How many Witchers did they make? That's another series I'm not really familiar with. That is Eredin from The Witcher 3. Very detailed. Some cool energy in the back. Really big sword. Tell me if you ever played this game. Tell me in the chat and if this is a authentic and realistic version of the character. And then there is Geralt himself. So why play the game when you can actually see the game in real life? So over here we have the J. Scott Campbell collection of the Zenoscope characters over here. Hey there, Stevie. Yeah, no problem. We didn't get a chance to hang out this time around, but hopefully you got your stuff. You played games and went to your panels and such. So I'm wrapping up the final streams at the moment. We're looking at the various figures. These are the J. Scott Campbell, Grimm's Fairy Tales art. Go over here. We have Darth Maul versus Ahsoka Tano, epic, with blades whirring and everything. So we got the official notification Comic-Con will officially end in 30 minutes. But before that, I'm going to be streaming until my battery runs out as Comic-Con ends. So everyone in the chat, you got to tell 2 people, and then they have to tell 2 people, and then they will tell 200 people. This will be the last stream of Comic-Con. And all together we'll hang out as the final vestiges of Comic-Con happen 2022. We'll hang out with Cad Bane. I always liked that character. He first came out in the Clone Wars cartoons and then in other series and stuff. Didn't he come out in the actual Mandalorian? Then he got shot. Well, we never saw his body, so he'll be back. But people were upset that Cad Bane appeared and then disappeared so quickly. And there's classic Boba Fett right there. I like how they can make the, you know, the cloth and such move, catch the wind just right. We have Obi-Wan filling in the mythology of the character. Here we have like a steampunk Darth Vader. It says Darth Vader Industrial Empire. Here's the final shots from the Mandalorian, Boba Fett and Fennec Shand on the throne. That was a cool final shot.
This set? Oh, it's TBD.
So all of these sideshow collectibles are like some of the most impressive in the industry. So realistic. Such as Darth Vader over here with glowing lightsaber and mechanical parts and everything. And so shiny. Now, a shame with the glare. It's behind bulletproof glass. Because obviously this stuff is worth so much. You have to put it protected. So I could be here all day on just the one booth. So we'll go look at a few others. Oh, how about we have Raven over here? Well, from what I hear in the background, I believe it's the Marvel. The Marvel booth is the one that's having just lots and lots of. The Marvel booth is the one that's having lots of adventures.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
There we have a traffic jam because everyone wants final photos.
Give me one as a thank you for the work that I've done.
We got a Captain Phasma over there. Let's get a little closer. You see some cool cosplay, Captain Phasma.
Good luck.
So very, very shiny Captain Phasma. Thank you. So I'm going to hang out during these final moments. San Diego Comic-Con 2022. I'm going to wander around until they finally close everything and kick us out. And then we'll have to wait 365 more days until we're back. So everyone on the stream, you got to tell everyone that you know. Tell 2 friends, and then have 2 friends tell 2 friends. And have everyone come over. Because the final moments, hey, I'm streaming too. These are the final moments of Comic-Con, and I don't know how my video quality looks. I don't know how this looks until until it actually happens. So hopefully it's okay. I doubt amazing quality just because everyone's also streaming. Yeah. Now that we're getting used to it all again, we'll figure it out better next time. Now over here is an alien craft. The final moments of Comic-Con, we have found proof of extraterrestrial life. And also found proof of extraterrestrial love. This is the groundbreaking novel, The Princess and the Scoundrel. Attend the wedding of Princess Leia Organa and Han Solo on August 16th, 2022. Scan here to learn more. So I'll put that on the stream right here. If people want to scan this and access the goodness. There's the heavy metal booth. They've been publishing cool art since like 1977. There's Asylum Press. I don't know, Bob's Burgers is part of Asylum Press at the moment. Got some cool art. I remember when the first Bob's Burgers comic book came out, after the series came out, after the show came out, I picked it up and I thought it was very funny, definitely. And now we're getting the Bob's Burgers movie. So if you can't get enough Bob's Burgers, there's a movie. I don't think it came out in theaters, but it's a movie. Let's look at some fun t-shirts over here.
Is it 13 by 19? 13 by 19. Okay. Okay.
Possibly the cutest booth at San Diego Comic-Con. I didn't see the Suicide Girls booth this year, so yeah, it probably is the cutest booth. And over here we have a Black Widow being iconic. Black Widow. What's that? Did you miss? Well, there's just so many booths all over the place that you're gonna miss everything unless you spend all 4 days wandering every place. every nook and cranny. Even on the final day, today, I still feel like I'm running into a few places that I hadn't seen, like that dog place myself. So there's just so much at every turn. Let's go up to get a high view. So that's the high view. All right, so what do we have over here? Yesterday's enamel pins. Some different pins.
One Dippinera, one Hungry Sonic, and then R2D2.
Which shirt? You need to be specific. I'll go back and check what it is if you can be more specific. Which shirts? Was it on this booth over here? This one, this Misfit shirt. These say $35. Any DC Comics? Let me. Oh, okay, you see how much are any of the shirts here? Okay. Well, it depends on which one. So let's browse around and see if we can find some DC Comics shirts. There's different prices.
Alden.
So I've seen them ranging between $20 and $35. See the cool DC shirts over here. I mostly see Elvira. Yeah, the Misfits one was good too, right? It was a mixture of Misfits plus the Wolverine cover. So there's so much stuff. I'm bumping into everyone. So Scarecrow, ever been to San Diego Comic-Con or any such convention? Anime Con and the like? So over here we're at the spot about the comics, the actual comics at Comic-Con. The actual expensive comics, but got some various variants.
Don't get tired. What's up, guys? You guys have any questions? Keep buying, keep buying. You waited 3 years for this day.
All right, so I'm gonna post a picture of it later, as soon as I can download the pictures. Only Boston's. You want to go? You move to Pasadena. Yeah, you'll be right over here in California. So welcome to California, and then you'll have a chance to. Look here, we'll get some video of Catwoman over here. Let's ask Catwoman for a photo. Excuse me, can I take your picture, Catwoman? Can I? It's a little bit of video. Can you do a little pose, and then I just get a little. Thank you. So we got Catwoman from Batman Returns. Michelle Pfeiffer herself. So as I say, yep, you'll be in Pasadena, and then you can, it's a hop, skip, and a jump to Comic-Con. Now let's go over here, because I saw some expensive magic cards. Let's see right over here. These, we got some magic cards under bulletproof glass. So let's see what's here. Got some good cards, but I want to see some expensive cards. Here we go. Yeah, I missed the magic panel as well. I'm sure it was amazing, but I didn't get a chance to to get to it.
Unless she knows he's like specifically looking for like an elf.
Sorry.
Now, what did I see over here? Oh, I'm the Scarecrow from Batman. Cool. Your namesake is from Scarecrow from Batman. What's his real name? Jonathan Crane, I believe. Well, that's the comic version. But yeah, I enjoy the Batman villains, definitely. Let me think. Which is my favorite Batman villain? I would say Scarecrow's a really good one. I know everyone says Joker, but I think Scarecrow's really cool as well with his fear toxin or nightmare toxin or whatever it is. So right here we have Star Wars #1. The very first Star Wars comic. I have one, no big deal. Now over here we have the first Venom symbiote suit from Spider-Man. I got one of those too, no big deal. The exhibit hall is going to end in 15 minutes. So here we are at the final 15 minutes of San Diego Comic-Con. Let's spend it over here with Rainbow Dash. And or Batman. And or Groot. Or how about Wednesday Addams? And Butters? I guess that's Butters. And Nala over here. Cartman hanging out with Nala. Oh, this Scar looks amazing. This is the one I'm gonna get. Check him out. Scar looks amazing. What other cute things? Alf. He's back in plush form. Alf. Tweety looks neon yellow. Here's what's the dog's name here? Zero. I know the final 15 minutes are happening, so everyone in the chat, you gotta tell 2 people and then have them tell 2 people and have everyone come hang out on the final moments of Comic-Con. Watch me get trampled on the final 15 minutes of Comic-Con. We'll spend the final 15 minutes of Comic-Con with Marilyn Monroe and Yves Montand. It's all about what you can't get enough of. Fun, joy, laughter, and love, love, love. Let's make love with Marilyn Monroe. Classic movies. We have Night Watch. You'll be seeing this nightmare every night for the rest of your life. Night Watch. Yeah, right. I bet that's so not scary. But still a classic movie. You almost got trampled in 2019? Well, that's not fun, but you lived to tell the tale. There's another beautiful Marilyn Monroe poster up there. The crowd from the Expanse. It was an expansive crowd that almost expanded all over you, trampled all over you. Any fans of El Chapulín Colorado over here? So this is a really cool design, definitely. Oh yeah, I was saying earlier, I'm gonna post it up on my socials or somewhere. I fulfilled a quest. I fulfilled a quest. Oh, here's some Cthulhu, like some dark shirts of Cthulhu and such. But I fulfilled my quest this year, where I actually held 5 different copies of Amazing Fantasy 15, the very first appearance of Spider-Man. And they were different qualities. I gotta check what qualities they were, ranging from like 1.0 and 9.4. So I was holding the very first appearance of Spider-Man from 5 different places, ranging from somewhere probably around $50,000 to $300,000 per copy. So I just went to the booths where they had the expensive comics, and I said, hey, could I possibly hold Amazing Fantasy 15? And all of them pretty much said yes, except for the one. Oh, well, actually, then on one of them I asked, could I hold a copy of Detective Comics 27, first appearance of Batman? On that one, they said no because that was $500,000, and they didn't think that their insurance would cover it. So I couldn't hold that one. But all of the other ones, 5 different copies of Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of Spider-Man, 1962. I was able to hold them all, and they were amazing. So I fulfilled a lifelong fantasy, an amazing fantasy. You fulfilled your quest for meeting the Pokemon theme song singer, the OG one. He was extremely personal, down to earth to chat with each one. I want to be the very best to meet the singer. 12-year-old inside of you was crying with joy. Exactly, the guy that let me hold his Amazing Fantasy, he was saying like, yeah, you know, some other sellers laugh at me for letting me do that, but if I can fulfill someone, watch out, Frieza's coming for you, watch out.
That's great.
It tastes like grape.
Look at that. It's so realistic. It's Frieza. Watch out for Frieza. It's so cool. That's so much fun, yeah. We're bringing Comic-Con to life. Be careful for the Frieza blasts. We have a very 8-bit Pikachu made out of nanoblocks. No, they're not Legos, they're nanoblocks. Legally distinct. There's Pikachu from the original Game Boy game, right? Very pixelated, like in the original Game Boy game.
Yeah.
Now over here, I believe,
I know, yeah.
is one of the places, as I was saying, I never came to this side ever. So I'm discovering some things over here that I never have seen for the whole convention. Look at these Pac-Mans. So obviously Pac-Man is like for old timers like me. Like, is Pac-Man still relevant for the youngsters? Scarecrow, tell me. I'm sure you're young and cool, but is Pac-Man still a thing? You know, Stevie too. You're also young and cool. So for me, I remember Pac-Man in the 80s, but is Pac-Man still relevant nowadays? Tell me in the chat. Tell me if you still stan Pac-Man. You get to reunite with your artist friend you made through YouTube from Ross Strauss, who inspired you. That's really cool. So seeing them in YouTube and then seeing them in real life. Here we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R Collectando. Everyone's talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. One day I'll watch it. And again, here's another one of these Pac-Mans. Pac-Man World Repack Chrome Noir Chobokin Bundle. And I kind of have to say, is Pac-Man still relevant to the youth? This looks cool, definitely. Like that's the official size. That's like a life-size Pac-Man right there. If Pac-Man were real, that's how big Pac-Man would actually be. As big as my head, like this. See right there. So this Pac-Man, I'm live at the moment. This Pac-Man nanoblock statue is made of a whopping 51,000 pieces. So, wow. This Pac-Man character right here, amazing. So, what's this over here? Like I'm saying, this is a side of the convention. This is lane number 100. This is lane 100 where they have Dragon Ball, The Breakers. And I never even saw this mural back here. Exactly, so many Legos. Just imagine stepping on them. Such pain as it is. Billions of lives cried out in pain and were suddenly silenced. You're okay, you're okay? So, yeah, we got that mural over there. What else over here on the side dimensions that... Oh, here's some Kirby 30th anniversary stuff. Hadn't seen this side of the convention. And so we got Pac-Man over here, and then we've got Kirby 30th anniversary. Where does the time go? How can Kirby be 30 years old? Doesn't add up. Okay, let's do the math here. 2022, 30 years ago. That's 1992. Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. I guess Kirby's been around since 1992. I guess. 30 years. Alright, so over here we have some other... These are some official Lego things over here. We have one of the Toads. So very pixelated, classic style here. It's really cool to see a realistic take, or not a realistic take, but it's really cool to see life size and such characters. And then, oh look, someone's getting chased by Bowser. All right, everyone in the chat at the moment, you need to give a like and you need to share this to 5 friends. And these are going to be the final moments of San Diego Comic-Con. We're going to end in just a moment. San Diego Comic-Con 2022 triumphantly returns, and now it's about to end as well. Look at this Diablo Immortal ad over here. Kind of hard to tell what's going on, but it looks pretty epic. I don't know, there's a lot of hellfire or something. Diablo Immortal. Alright, let's keep going. We're gonna go over here as the final. How about a Nicolas Cage mystery bag, I guess? Stare into the eyes of Cage and despair. Oh, here's the booty pavilion over here. I bet this booth gets a lot of traffic over here because they're also labeled as being near the restrooms. Restrooms always get a lot of traffic. Okay, so these are the sort of like these metal style. These prints are all metal style. They're so shiny and reflective and amazing. There's some various vinyl stickers over here. So what do we see over here? We got various pops, Betty Page, classic. There's some classic style decals. Look at that cat. I love that cat right there. Phantom of the Opera, classic. I think I see someone with the Lance of Longinus over there. It is an Evangelion reference. Oh, over here is the weapons booth. Metal swords. Let's see some prices over here. Not too expensive, $79 for swords.
Is it still there? I can't see it. Oh, it is.
All right, so which village from Naruto or clan or whatever are you all into? There's like, I don't know, the Hidden Leaf village or clan or something, and the Water clan. Sorry, I don't know. You gotta educate me on Naruto. They have villages or something, right? Hidden Leaf village, is that real? Oh, I see something that I know about. There's some Magic the Gathering mana symbols. Black mana, of course, all the way for me. Some cool Star Wars earrings. Gotta pierce my ears before I can enjoy those. Oh, here we go. Friday the 13th. You missed the Kirby stuff. Well, it was way hidden off to the side over there, so it's easy to lose track of, definitely. Like this Friday the 13th pin. Oh, it's the official ending. They're lowering the lights. Is it just me? I think they're lowering the lights. I think this is the official. Well, this is the official end of Comic-Con, so we're gonna head off to the exit. We're gonna go maybe like one final, before they kick us out, one final exit towards the Marvel booth. All right, so we're gonna start exiting over here, and we're gonna exit over here where they're directing us. Maybe we'll stop by one final time at let's see over here. We'll spend the final moments, maybe if we can get to it before they kick us out. We'll get over to the Marvel booth. We'll see if we can give we'll see if we can give Spider-Gwen one final hug before we get kicked out. Yeah, I think they definitely dimmed the lights. This is the classic, everything's over, go home. Alright, so where's the Marvel booth? Where is the Marvel booth? The magic of Comic-Con all year long. All right, I see the Marvel booth right over there, but I see a guard saying go that way. So we'll try to cut over here somewhere.
Let's we have to clear out. I do apologize. We got a lot to break down.
All right, we're going over here this way. I see the Marvel booth over there, but see if we can get to it for no big reason. Maybe just tradition. On previous years, I've been at the Marvel booth as the Comic-Con ends. Now, DC and all of them, they're good. All the publishers are good. All the heroes are good. But it's just that the Marvel characters are my favorite. I grew up with Spider-Man and such. So this is it here. This is the Marvel booth. And this is where like the big sound and fury was happening just a little while ago. Oh, and here we have Thor. We have Jane Foster Thor. So can I get a quick, is it like a little bit of video? There's a little bit of video. Can you do like a little pose or whatever? Thank you. So there we go. Let's end Comic-Con that way with Jane Foster Thor herself posing at the very end of it all. So I guess I'll wrap it up at this point here, unless there's anyone else in the chat at the moment. Final questions and such. If you are not subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe. Ring the bell to get alerted to all of my stuff. I do videos on comic books, Magic the Gathering, random stuff, And so
We need to catch this story.
that's San Diego Comic-Con. San Diego Comic-Con 2022. Thank you for hanging out with me. This has been VM Campos. I'll see you in the next video.